Welcome back to day 72 of learning to read Chinese, and today our unit is Yirong, which is appearance. I'm going to talk about physical traits, and our first character is Long. Long means dragon, like the mythical creature. If you look at the etymology, you can see, ignore this weird shrimp bug looking creature. Look at the ones like the actual historical writings. It's pretty similar. Abstracted form. See, it's got like the crest, it's got the little legs, it's got the big wormy body. Then we got this second part. This is a representation of wings. Even though Chinese dragons don't have wings, it's just an indicator that it does fly. A simplified version looks like this. That's a dragon. Now, long is also used to refer to imperial things, like imperial robes or like imperial vessels or such things. The palace, the emperor's manor, all kinds of things like that. Or also used for an outstanding person, or a vigorous spirit, or a fine horse. So all these traits that dragons represent in Chinese folklore, like honorable, valorant, vigorous, outstanding, fine, kind of things. Jing. Jing is an eyeball, or an eye, or vision, the sense. If you look at this on the side, this is a mu, which is an eye. It's turned sideways now, but that's originally what it was. Look at this. Hold on. Mu. See, this originally, it was just a drawing of an eye, and then they turned it to be vertical, and then it became a rectangle. But originally, yeah, so that's the eye, and then on the right is qing, which is for the sound, the phonetic part. Feng. Feng means phoenix, but in Chinese we actually differentiate between male and female phoenixes. The males are called Feng and the females are called Huang, which is this one. This character there. Mythical bird, turns into ashes, resurrects. Also referred to as saint or the emperor. He called Long Feng sometimes. It's that like a power and glory and mythical qualities that are ascribing to the emperor. Yeah, and because Feng referred to the male phoenix, so it can be from man. However, in the course of history, people started using Feng, this character, a lot in names for girls. So then, because he's used so much in names for girls, in recent times, people call fraternal twins Long Feng Tai. Like, we're using Long, the dragon, to refer to the boy, and using this to refer to the girl, even though this actually refers to male phoenixes. And Long, dragon, doesn't actually indicate male or female, so if you think about it, it would make more sense to call them Feng Huang Tai, because Feng is the male phoenix and Huang is the female phoenix. But that's just something about how the way language is used changes over time. Yin. This once again, you got mu on the side. That's the eye. This is also an eye, and this is a guy who's turning around to look at something. Yin eyeball, eye, sight, vision. But in addition to these meanings, which jing also has, that's why you get this compound word. Most commonly when we talk about eyes, we say 眼睛. 眼睛. So those are the meanings that they share. But this yin also has the meanings of aperture or small hole, a little opening, mesh, key point, trap in the game of Go, or measure word for wells, because what is a well but an opening into the earth? Yeah, yin, that's that. So you'd hear people say like 洞洞眼 for like a little hole, a little puncture, something like that. So when we say 龙精凤眼, it's talking about the eyes. I guess they have like that fierceness and that formidable beauty like you get from dragons and phoenixes, the eyes of dragons and phoenixes, something like that. So originally, I mean, you see this thing on the top. This is the same thing that you see on the left side of all the characters that refer to different types of grain. And so the original meaning of this character was when grain crops put forth ears and flowers. Then later it became to mean like flourishing, luxuriant, excellent, exceptionally good, fine, beautiful, pretty. So I guess these are kind of associations that you get when your grain crops are growing well. You feel that they're so beautiful and luxuriant and excellent and flourishing and exceptionally good. So, 秀. You'll see this in like 优秀, a very common word for excellent. Use this when you're complimenting people. 秀, mate. Mate, this one's very straightforward. Look at the etymology. Right, this is the eye, mu, right? And then this is the eyebrow. There's a little squiggly, the eyebrow. This looks a little different over time, but yes, that is what it is. It's just an eye and an eyebrow. Very simple, and it means eyebrow. People metaphorically also would use it for like the top margin of a page, because that's like the eyebrows of the page in the layout. The eyebrows of the page layout. If you say 秀美, then you're talking about particularly fine and beautiful and pretty eyebrows. 斜. Originally, 斜 referred to ladling out. That's why the etymology here on the right, you see 斗, which is the ladle, this. And 斜, this yu on the side here refers to 多余, like extra or surplus quantities. And so when you're pouring out of a ladle, you have to tilt it. And so I guess that's why this took on the meaning of slanting or inclined or tilted. Shit. Oh, what? Oh no! We're good. We're good. One. This one, this on the bottom here, 弓, refers to a bow, like used in archery. And then on top, this is referring to something that is the same. So it's like about how every time you bend the bow, every time you draw the bow and you bend it, what's it called? The bowstring, it snaps back into its original position. One means to bend or turn. You could talk about like the way a river winds, or a road twisting and turning, or anything that's curved. So 斜弯, we're talking about like curved and arched eyebrows, beautiful eyebrows. And now, next up, so we've talked about eyes, we've talked about eyebrows, and now next up, ying. On the right is ying, meaning a baby. There's two shells refers to this your precious little baby. And this is a woman. It's because women give birth to babies. And on the left is a mu for a tree. Ying, I guess that would be for the phonetic property, right? Because it sounds the same. Ying refers to cherries. So cherries the fruit, or cherries the tree, or cherry the wood. Just anything that comes from that tree, or the flower too. Cherries, cherry blossoms, cherry trees, any of that stuff. And this, if you look at like I say like search like the women in the old paintings, they all kind of looked like this. That's like a new rendition, I think. What are the actual yeah, a lot of these are not actually like historical pictures, but basically in the old times, all the women in the paintings had these little tiny round red mouths. Call them 樱桃小嘴 because they're small and round and red like cherries. Yeah, these are not historical images. Dang it. Let's see what we can find. Let's try this page. Wow, these pictures are extremely low resolution, but I think you can kind of tell, like, all these women's mouths are super tiny and round. And that was like the classical standard of beauty in Chinese art. So that's why we say yin kou. Kou. It's a square now, but it used to be more of a, see, you used to have this like on the corners, just like the corners of the mouth. Over time it got simplified into just literally a square box. But yes, this is a mouth. It's also used for a passage, a port, edge, rim, opening, entrance, things like that. And we use it to count people or livestock. Kou. In this context, we are talking about a mouth, a cherry mouth, like I said. Yi. Yi is cheerful, happy, pleasant. So we got here on the left the 竖心旁, right? The vertical heart radical, telling you that this refers to an emotional state. And on the right, nowadays we would read this as tai, but it used to also be pronounced yi, so that was a phonetic component. And apparently back when it was pronounced yi, it referred to like a pleasant, cheerful, and peaceful and calm state. So that's the emotion that's being depicted here. Cheerful, happy, and pleasant. This is used in names a lot. Actually, my name has this in it. 笑. 笑 means smile, laugh, ridicule, joke, or make fun of. So it could be laughing at someone, or it could just be laughing because you're so happy and full of joy. A smile or a laugh, using the same word. There's no distinction in Chinese between the two. So here we are. As girl's beautiful cherry mouth is smiling pleasantly. Next up, yin. Yin. So here we go. I'm not entirely sure what the meaning of this little guy inside the box is on the right. On the left is a meat. Anyhow, yin, this character refers to in yin zhi, when you put it together, like a cream blush, a rouge, cochineal. The stuff that you rub onto your cheeks to make them red is called yin zhi. Zhi refers to oil, fat, grease. So, on the left is a slab of meat, and on the right, this zhi referred to things that are fine or good. And so we would refer to fatty meats as good meats because they're rich, especially back in the day. Nowadays people like lean meat, but back in the day, maybe there wasn't so much fat in the diet, so much grease, so you need a bit of that in the fatty meat. So you see, like 脂肪. 脂肪 is fat, or 脂蛋白 is lipoprotein. 脂膏, anything related to fat and oil. So that's blush. That was oil-based, I guess. And now, 胭脂溶. 溶 originally referred to a belch of smoke, and then it came to mean melting or dissolving, mixing together, blending, fusing. And then from that meaning of melting, dissolving, mixing together, blending, fusing, you get the meaning of harmonious and happy or pleasantly warm, prosperous. So things that blend together harmoniously, nice and warm and smooth and blended. And this also, I can't tell you why there's a bug in there, but the thing on the left, this was a picture of this cooking implement, this kind of pot thing that had a base where you could put fire underneath and it would heat up whatever you put in there. When you're heating stuff so you can blend it together. 线. This one on the left, this represents a jade, which is a beautiful and shiny, lustrous, reflective surface, which is highly visible. This on the right is 剑, which is when you're looking at something and you see it. So, 线 refers to something that appears, manifests, or becomes visible. And this, so you blend the blush into your cheeks, and it makes that rouge visible. So that's basically what's being said there. So all these are the facial features of beauty, the traditional beauty standards of in Chinese culture. those sharp and penetrating eyes, and those slanted and curved eyebrows, the little cherry mouth that smiles pleasantly, and the rouge that's blended into the cheeks. That's what we've got today. If you look at like the opera makeup, especially for the female lead type characters, it's just, I mean, it's pretty much an exaggeration of those features, right? You make the eyebrows extra slanted and extra arched. You make the eyes extra elongated and sharp. You draw the blush so it's like super pink, and the lips, they're like really red and like round, right? It's the exaggeration of all of those traits for our heroine characters. Super, look at that blush, like crazy levels. And you see like her the lips, the way they're underlined on the corner, like the foundation, the base goes up past the actual corner of the lip, because you want to make them more small, like narrow horizontally, and more red, more cherry shaped. So that's what's up. And make sure you practice what we learned. I don't even have the practice button on here. I think that's because because on my curriculum thing, we need to have more than 16 characters. We need to have 22 characters before it's gonna let me do the practice. But if we click this one for, it should work. Oh, we gotta unmute the page. Shoot. Alright.
Khẩu ý
Wow, that is all our new characters for the day. And you also want to make sure that you review the ones from before. But just spend a few minutes on that. Try to get it so I don't have to scroll. What is this? Man, I haven't even
Thái
been keeping up with this lately.
Pan Thái
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's like the blade for cutting, and that's the clothes. Our new feature. Here's we got 3,169 idioms and phrases that we can learn using the characters that we have learned thus far. So that's a new function that I actually haven't tried yet. Let's see. 坚定不移. Okay. 坚定 meaning firm and resolute. 不移 meaning not shifting, not moving. 丰富多彩. 丰富 meaning luxuriant and luxuriant and flourishing, prosperous. 多彩 meaning many colors, many types, variegated, diverse. 脱颖而出。颖 is a 尖子 is it pointy? Kind of revealed. 脱颖而出。经过他的学习成绩终于在全班脱颖而出。Okay, so this is like when you break through the mundane and become a outstanding, something like that. 实事求是，实事求是 means the true nature of a thing. You pursue the reality of how things actually are. 实事求是。一年一度。一年一度 is once a year. 因地制宜。因地制宜。What? This is a you're enacting a plan based on the enacting an appropriate plan based on the circumstances of the lay of the land and such. Maybe. Well, that's my understanding of this anyway. I don't know all of these. Many of them are new to me too, because I don't read books. 千方百计，千方百计，想中是或千方百计。So that's a thousand methods and 100 plans. That's trying every possible way to solve a problem. 息息相关，息 is she is a little breath, a little pant, a rest, a breather. 息息相关，相关 is 呼吸也相互相关系。What? 形容彼此的关系非常密切。Okay, so it's called 息息相关 because you're like so close that you can hear each other's breath or something like that. It's a really, really close relationship. 滥用职权。Let's see, this 滥 is excessive, wanton, willful, floating, gushing, overflowing, soaking, spreading. 滥用职权。职权 is, I believe, it's like the powers that you get from your job. So 滥用职权 would be abusing the power that you get from your position, abusing your authority. 滥用职权。深入人心。深入人心。深入 is deep, entering, going deep. 人心 the heart of a person. So this is talking about a theory or study policies. This is like theories. This is like scholarship and policies in government or stuff like that. If it's got a deep understanding of human nature and society and stuff. 深入人心 is what you would call that. 见义勇为 建议, I believe, is a suggestion. Unless that's a different 建议. That is a different 建议. Whoops. That's looks like 建. Don't even let me type 2 characters. Then it's this where is it? It's got a 言字旁. This one. Discuss, comment on, suggest. Is this one, which is a build, establish, found, direct, propose, suggest. So that's 建议, and this 建议 is not that one. This is the one for seeing, and this is the one for the appearance of something, and this is brave, bold, and powerful, and this is doing acting. 看到正义的事就勇敢地去做. So this is if you see an opportunity to do good, and you gotta boldly go and do it. 见义勇为. You see, yes, that is what that means. 敲诈勒索. 依仗. 敲诈勒索依仗. 势力或抓住. 把柄进行恐吓. 或威胁 yes 威胁手段索取财物 敲诈勒索 referring to using shows of force, threatening, terrorizing sort of means, threats of blackmail, threats of violence, and terrorism to steal things, money, people, advantages, whatever. 敲诈勒索 refers to that. Each of these characters. 敲 means knock, 诈 blackmail, cheat, swindle, feign, or pretend. 勒 could be restrain, carve, cut, extort, or blackmail. 索 meaning search, find, seek, choose, demand, ask for, like in 索取. So you're using force, extortion, swindling, blackmail, all these shady methods to try to get what you want. All right, that's our 12 idioms for today, and then this practice is fill in the blank. I already forgot this. What are you supposed to do if you don't remember? You just put in the wrong answer. Oh, okay. 一年一度. Oh, I got unmuted now.
一年一度.
Oh, it reads it to you.
一年一度.
Okay, well there you go.
一年一度. 一年一度.
Oh, this is interesting. I've never tried this function before. First time for me too. But after you see this, you can try it out.
填3个空格. 一年一度.
I guess
一年一度，
makes you fill in more and more blanks.
填一个空格，息息相关，
相关 Which 相 is it? This one.
息息相关，息息相关，息息相关，
Man, her voice does get annoying after a while. Crap. There it is.
息息相关，
I'm so slow with these.
息息相关，息息相关，
Jeez.
息息相关，
Please say something else now.
填一个空格，滥用职权，
This is this one.
滥用职权，
I just saw it and now I don't remember what this one is. This one? No.
滥用职权，
Oops. 用 That's this.
滥用职权，
This one? No. It's the one with water. I knew that.
滥用职权，
Because it's the overflowing thing. Now where is that? This one? No.
滥用职权，滥用职权，
The one with the water.
滥用职权，滥用职权，填三个空格，滥用职权，
职权
滥用职权，
用职
填一个空格，
Seems like it'll take
实
a
事
while.
求是，
实 This is this one I think.
实事求是，实事求是，实事求是，实事求是，实事求是，实事求是，
crap. No, not that one. This is yes it is. 求是
填一个空格，千方百计，
方
千方百计，千方百计，
G. This one? No, not that one. It's this one.
千方百计，填两个空格，千方百计，千方百计，
方百
填三个空格，千方百计，
计
千方百计，
Well, the thing is, your keyboard is gonna remember, so it makes it faster for you.
填一个空格，因地制宜，
I really don't remember this one. Take this one.
因地制宜，
We'll see, but here now it's just giving you the
因
answer.
地制宜，
I guess you just try not to look at the description. And you don't remember.
因地制宜，
Trying not to look at the thing that
因地制宜。
gives me the answer.
因地制宜，
And I also suppose that you could do this with handwriting input, and then
因地制宜，
that should help you remember how to write characters and not just recognize them when you see them on your screen.
因地制宜，填3个空格，因地制宜，因地制宜，填1个空格，丰富多彩，丰富多彩，丰富多彩，丰富多彩。填2个空格，丰富多彩，丰富多彩。填3个空格，丰富多彩，丰富多彩。填1个空格，脱颖而出，脱颖而出，脱颖而出，脱颖而出，脱颖而出，脱颖而出。填3个空格，脱颖而出，脱颖而出。
That's the other thing. If you use handwriting input, then it's not gonna start
填1个空格，
just giving you the answer
坚
as a
定不
suggestion
移，
because you just typed it.
坚定不移，坚定不移。
Wow, now I'm suddenly not remembering this.
"坚定不移，
This one is this one.
坚定不移，
I got it. I remember. I got it last time. What? Why?
坚定不移，
So slow.
坚定不移，
This one.
坚定不移，坚定不移。填1个空格，深入人心，深入人心，深入人心，深入人心。填2个空格，深入人心，深入人心，深入人心。填1个空格，敲诈勒索，
That's not that one. That one's for exploding. This is
敲诈勒索，
chill. What? I don't remember. Okay.
敲诈勒索，
Wow, I really don't remember any of these. I don't remember
敲诈勒索，
even just the thing that I literally just saw. I don't remember.
敲诈勒索，
That one was right. Okay, it was the one with yins upon, this one.
敲诈勒索，
And this was, it had this.
敲诈勒索，
This one, it had
填2个空格，敲诈勒索。
I forgot this again. Seeing all these options on my screen and I literally don't remember which one it was. What?
敲诈勒索。敲诈勒索。
This one.
填3个空格，敲诈勒索。敲诈勒索。填1个空格，见义勇为。
Wait, that's the one for doing.
见义勇为。
This is the one for bravery.
见义勇
This
为。
is the one for good.
见义
This
勇
is the
为。
one for seeing.
见义勇为。见义勇为。
Wait.
见义勇为。
Wait. Wow. That was pretty good. Alright. A new feature that you can do in addition to the characters. And tomorrow we're going to continue with this chapter. Next few lines. See how many we get through. Till next time.